Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. This one is interesting. It's really interesting because what I'm seeing so far is that the silent vote is so powerful. There's a lot of drama queens up here just screaming and the cell phone and recording you and blah, all that stuff, right? But there's a lot of truly Americans that love this country. There's a lot of Americans that love law and order. There's a lot of Americans that love our police. There's a lot of Americans that love our country, and you see them doing things like this that I'm about to share. And you know what? It's affecting these people's pocket, right? And here's the thing, as the whole protest stopped, the country or this corporation decided to hate on police officer. Things happen such as A&E, taking the TV show called Live PD. They cancel the show. And it's interesting what happened. But before I get into that, if this is your first time, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified. And obviously, if you want to support the channel, become a patron. Consider doing that. $1 a month ain't gonna hurt you. So, and it's gonna help the channel a ton. So again, they canceled the show, and it's interesting because apparently the show has been around for a long time, and I have watched the show several times. It's entertaining, police officer apprehending guys that are committing crimes, and in fact, it should be, if you really think about it, you see these cops doing things. So if people would hate police officers because they're doing bad things in the TV show, at a bare minimum, you're gonna see their tactics and strategy, and you could call them out if they do something wrong, right? But the police show has been around for quite some time, and this story came from the Daily Caller, and it says A&E canceled Live PD on June 10 in response to protests over the death of George Floyd, who died at police custody. We all know the whole thing, and we all know what happened there, right? And here's a statement that they actually made. They said, "This is a critical time for our nation history, and we have made the decision to cease production of Live PD. Going forward, we will determine if there is a clear pathway to tell the stories of both the community and the police officer." They always put community. When they said the community, obviously, police officers are dealing with criminals and people that are doing bad things, right? So when they say the community, they mean criminals, right? But they like to bring that to a lower level, right? They'd like to bring that to a place where you would think just the community. These guys that they're dealing with in the community, they're hardworking people. They're people that are working really hard for the family. They're criminals that are victimizing you and taking advantage of the community. That's what they're doing, right? That's what police officers respond to. They don't typically respond to the nice guys, right? When it gets really bad, it's typically guys that are doing bad things, right? So, like I said, they canceled the show, and here's the stats that it says: between June 11 and July 19, the network averaged 498,000 views on the prime time viewer every night, right? And again, it represents a 49% decrease in time in prime time viewership compared to the same period in 2019. So, in other words, they canceled the show. They did it because of the community and because being harassed by the protests, being harassed by today's environment where these people hate a police officer, they hate on everything they do. They continue to harass our community. They continue to do horrific things in our community. You can see Portland, they're being in a straight up 50 plus days attacking federal places. You're seeing all that. And what happened? 49% of the viewer just pretty much stopped watching them. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's telling you that the silent vote is really powerful. And if you continue to mess with a police officer, they're just not going to watch your TV show. And it's going to happen. And it's continue to happen because all this have infiltrated our way of life. No longer we could come to work and watch a nice game because something is going to happen. Either they're going to kneel for the flag or they're going to kneel for the national anthem. No longer you could come from work and go to a place and enjoy your life because somebody's going to put it in your face. Someone is going to harass you about it. And if you say anything against that, guess what? You're racist. That's what they do. Anyways, let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.